Greetings, Tracy Tigers. Welcome to this week's edition of Principal Talk. I'm Mr. Bull.
And I'm Mrs. Lackey.
As you know, each week we do start out our Tracy Tiger News with our Tracy Tiger Pledge. Let's go ahead and say that. I respect you and you respect me. I am responsible so all can see. I choose every day to act kindly. Always a Tracy Tiger I will be. And of course, the Tracy Tiger Pledge would not be complete without those Tracy Tiger traits. At Tracy, we are respectful, responsible, and kind. That helps me think. I know we say that every week, and that is actually in your brains and your minds each day. And Mrs. Lackey and I have noticed a lot of you using all of those strategies from the Tracy Tiger Pledge and also our Tracy Tiger traits. Just last week when I was introducing a new student and taking him on a tour of our school, I had 5 or 6 different students stop and want to meet our new student. And that really shows us that our Tracy Tiger traits are going well. So Tracy, my challenge to you is to keep on being respectful, responsible, and kind, especially when people are in our school that we don't know. So thank you to all of you. So Mrs. Lackey, why don't you share with us what's happening with our second step? I remember last week we were working on problem solving.
We started last week with the letter S of our problem solving steps. So as you can see on this poster, the word step actually makes steps, and then each letter stands for something. So last week was S, say the problem. So today we're going to focus on the T, and the T stands for think of solutions. So remember that STEP will help you remember the second step problem solving steps.
Last week, as Mrs. Lackey had said, we were focusing on the S step. That is saying the problem.
This week we'll focus on the T step. Think of solutions.
Now, solutions help you solve problems.
They're ideas about what you could do.
Your solutions must always be safe and respectful.
This week, if you have a problem, remember to say the problem and then think of solutions.
I like that. That's pretty easy to do. I think we can say the problem, think of some solutions.
I think so. The next couple weeks we'll finish up our problem-solving steps. I also, Mr. Bull, want to talk about our wonderful cafeteria and all of the delicious food they've been serving. I talked with Mrs. Pryor recently, our manager, and she said that pears has been a new fruit item added to our cafeteria. So if you have not tried pears yet, I certainly encourage you to give that a try. We're going to highlight some different fruits and vegetables on our Principal Talk whenever we get the chance. Also, we have some nice videos from our Aramark Student Nutrition called The ACE Show. Feel free to watch those with your class. We have that character, I believe he's a fox, and he gives out special health and wellness tips. So those are a couple things happening in the cafeteria and wellness world. Anything else you can think of, Mr. Bull?
I did want to thank students for making sure that as they enter the cafeteria, whether it's for breakfast or for lunch, knowing what you want to get. And then also keeping your voices low, especially when you step up to the counter so that the ladies behind can hear what you're saying. But once again, if you're not sure what you're ordering, remember on the way in, it's always written on the wall. And I know many of our teachers share what we're having for lunch each day. So while you're waiting in line, if you kind of think about what you'd like, you can see a lot of that food. It is written what we have each day. And thank you for being respectful, responsible, and kind, which shows how polite we are here at Tracy. I know we're still working on that kindness challenge as well. I think that wrapped up on Friday, and I almost forgot. How about all those 100-year-olds we saw? That was amazing.
One of my favorite days of the whole school year, the 100th day of school.
So thank you again for dressing up, and as you know, Valentine's Day is coming up, which Cool Cafe, we'll talk about that next week. So Tracy Tigers, we hope you have a great Tiger Day.
Bye-bye.